Hi, my name is Bonsuwe Simelane and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button down below and the great bell next to it so that you can get a notification of whenever I do post a new video, and most importantly, that you can become part of the family. And to the family, thank you for the love, thank you for the support. I see you. So today I want to talk about being a single dating mom. Being a single mom already on its own isn't easy, and being a single dating mom makes it even harder. It makes life just another different ball game. So I want to share my top 5 tips of being a single dating mom. Mind you, any of what I'm about to say today is not the 10 commandments. It's not written in stone. It's just my personal experience of what I've gone through as a single mom and my top things that I do for myself. So you could use it, don't use it, it's entirely up to you. So tip number 1, the most important one. Everything else that follows after this is in no order of importance, but this is definitely important. Number 1, lead with the fact that you have children. If you are a single mom that is dating, the first thing that you need to be telling people, the first thing that you need to be telling any guy that walks up to you and steps up to you and says, hey, is that you are a mother. This stops you from wasting so much of your time. It does. You don't want to come into a relationship and then be in that relationship and then wait for the right time to tell somebody that you have children. There will never be a right time for you to tell a person that you have children except for the first time that you meet them. This stops you from wasting your time because there are men out there that don't want to be dating women that have children. They don't want to be with a person that already has children, and they're looking for somebody that doesn't. So if you're going to sit in a relationship and say that, and don't say that you have children, you're wasting your time. I mean, Steve Harvey said this in his book, said this in his movie. So lead with the fact that you have children. I don't know whether people still do this in 2018, where they lie about whether or not they have kids. I really don't know if this still gets done, but if it does and you're watching this, please don't do it. You're wasting your time. You're wasting the other person's time. Lead with the fact that you have children. Tip number 2. And this, I know, is very difficult for moms to do, because our first thing you do when you wake up in the morning as a mother is you think about your children. You think about, are they okay? Do they have things to go to school? That's the first thing that you do. But put yourself first. I'm not saying discard the fact that you have children. Don't. But put yourself first. Have instances where you think of you first. It doesn't happen often, but I have times where I'm like, okay, but like, what is important for Usbo? What is it that Usbonsiwe wants to do? Think of yourself first, every now and then. I know it's not easy, but if you're going to be canceling dates and doing certain things a lot, it becomes very difficult for you to date because you're not putting yourself first. You're always putting your children first. Like if your child sneezes, you're like, oh, he's got the flu, and you're canceling the dates. Just every now and then think of yourself. If the kid is getting a flu, send them to their grandmothers or have the nanny watch them, and just think of yourself every now and then. It isn't easy for single moms to put yourself first, but think about it. Figure out which situations you need to put yourself first in and which you don't. But always remember to every now and again put yourself first. The reason I'm looking to the side is that I wrote down the tips in my diary, so I need to anyway. So tip number 3. Now, I know that as a single mom, we think that nobody wants to date us. I don't know where we got this notion from, because yes, it is not easy dating with children, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there is not a man out there that wants you. So we then sit and take a whole bunch of nonsense that we would have not ordinarily taken. Tip number 3. Do not, under any circumstances whatsoever, take any nonsense. Now, nonsense has a scale. There are people that can take it, and there are people that can't take it, and there are people that like are in the middle. Decide what level of nonsense you're willing to deal with, and have that be like your meat, like your measurement, and deal with that. But don't be dealing with things that you wouldn't be dealing with. Like, don't be dealing with the guy who doesn't take any of your calls because you feel that if he leaves you, it's the end of the world. Like, if he wants to go, he must pack his stuff and he must go. You've already got enough problems in your life to be dealing with another person who has a full mouth of teeth. Nonsense. So don't deal with any nonsense, whatever you deem to be nonsense. I'm saying this so that you feel okay with it, that you do not have to deal with nonsense, whatever the nonsense is. You don't have to deal with the person who doesn't call. You don't have to deal with the person who doesn't text. You don't have to deal with any. You don't have to deal with another woman even. For the other woman thing is just, that's just another story for another day. But you don't have to deal with anybody's nonsense. That's tip number 3. Number 4, be yourself. I am loud. I laugh loud. I sneeze loud. I talk loud. I'm loud. But that's who I am. It's part of me. I cannot now go and date somebody and be on some, yes, hi, oh no, I'm fine. Yes, I'm okay. I can't do that because that's not me. That's not who Uswensiwe is. I'm crazy. I'm loud. I've got an opinion about almost everything in this world. If I don't have an opinion about it, it's most likely because I don't know anything about it. But if I do know something about it, I've got an opinion about it. And I'm not going to make myself like I'm this meek person who doesn't raise their voice and doesn't speak out of turn, or whatever the case may be. But I need to be myself, and you need to be yourself. Whatever version of yourself you want to be, but as long as it's a version of yourself that is true to you, be yourself. Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. Have the man fall in love with you for who you are, for what you are. If you are a slay queen every single day, go ahead, boo, do that. If you are a head wrap girl every single day, do that. If you are like me and you like being pretty, but it's not an everyday thing, like there are days that you're in like sweats and yeah, but be you. Don't always be the girl that's put together. I cannot be put together each and every single day. So I'm not that girl. I've gone on dates where I've worn jeans and a t-shirt because number one, it wasn't a good day. So be yourself. Don't forget to be yourself. And my last and most important tip: have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. We forget as mothers to have fun because we're so busy taking care of the little people in our lives. We're so busy making sure that our children are okay that we forget to have fun. Have fun. I mean, by have fun, I've got a thing where you don't necessarily need to date one person. It could be like a group of people that you're dating. So you're dating Simon because he loves movies, and you're dating Ujabu because Utando Groover, or whatever the case may be. But have fun, have the world of fun, and just enjoy the relationships that you're in. Enjoy the people that you're seeing. Have fun and do crazy things if that's what you're about. Just because you're a mom doesn't necessarily mean that the child inside of you has now been suppressed and put in a little box and you can't go to bounds. Just be you and have fun. And more than anything, to every single mother out there that is watching this right now, you are doing a great job. You are raising little people, little men and little women of the next generation. Continue doing what it is that you're doing. I know it's not easy. I know that it's completely hard. It is not easy being a single mom. It is not easy raising a child. It is not easy raising children on your own, but you are doing a great job. I know that there comes a time where you feel that you cannot do it anymore. You feel that you need the help and you need the support of a partner. But I want you to know that you've got it. You've got it. You've got it. You've got it. Yes, you're dating and yes, you're doing all of that, but you've already got it. When this man comes into your life, he comes into a life of a woman who's already got it together, so you don't have to worry about anything. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and remember that I love you, and more importantly, God loves you. And yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. Much love. Mwah.